Is this thing on? Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of The Jace Perspective. I am your host, Terrible Ass Jace. Please keep in mind that we will agree to disagree. And with all that out of the way, let's hop into today's topic. So, I'm excited, guys. So this particular topic comes as a special request by one of my amazing subscribers and friends in my head, Raven NJ9JH. I told you I had you, Raven. But if I'm being honest, all of my subscribers, y'all my friends in my head. Hey, friends. Okay. All right. So there were a few questions from Raven that I got. So a couple, more than a few. So let's begin. All right. So the first question was, what are some do's and don'ts for men aged 35 plus? And then another one was like, what have I experienced? What have I seen? Where I feel needs to change, needs to continue, etc., etc. Now, before I begin, let me give a brief background before some of y'all start yelling and shaking your fists at the screen like, damn it, Jace, what does Jace know about dating for men 35 and over? Now, I am not a man. Okay. But, I have lived life a little and dealt with all kinds of men, and I have amazing brothers. Okay. And I have an amazing husband, and I have amazing cousins. I have really good, I would say, insight from what I've experienced and, from what I've seen and known from my relatives. Also, too, I am 49 and I will be 50 in November. And I have been in a relationship and married to the love of my life for almost 20 years. Matter of fact, I met him when I was 19 in 1994, and we dated till around 1995, lost contact about a year after dating. Now, for those of you who are in the know of the 90s, the internet was not the big thing that it is now. Like back in the 90s, you were not, it wasn't all this, cell phone and videos and just type somebody's name up and boom, you find them on the different social media websites. Back in the 90s, you were either on the phone, and I'm talking about the phone that hung up on the wall. It had the, y'all know, the little push buttons. Some of us still had the rotary. Okay. Or we, so we talked on the phone, we saw each other in person, or we wrote letters if it was, long distance. So what happened is we lost contact after about a year dating. And it was like, wow, what happened? How to move on with my life? I couldn't, go and see what he's doing on his on his Instagram or his Twitters or his Facebooks or, the social media. It was very limited. So we lost contact and, I had to basically move on with my life. I was at a loss. Oh my God, what am I going to do? So then we refound each other again in 2006. And that was through Dinosaur website, a MySpace. I don't even know if MySpace is still around, but basically we lost contact in 1995. We reconnected in 2006. So between that time frame of 95 and 2006, I had to move on with my life. I had to live life, that life goes on. So we reconnected 2006, swore we would never lose contact of each other again. And we didn't. And here we are in 2024. And we will be celebrating another amazing wedding anniversary together in mid-October. Today is October the 1st. Yes, I started to say the 2nd. I'm all over the place. Okay, Jay. So there you have it. There's a little background. So I feel like I can shed a little bit of light on the following questions, dating and whatnot. Okay. Because I've lived it a little bit, just a little bit, So let's go over some of the do's and don'ts in dating. Now, first of all, let me go ahead and get this out the way. Dating overall is relative. You, him, her, them, people are going to do what they want to do, regardless to advice given, regardless to what other people think, right? Because everybody is different. Just because, for example, you don't like what someone else does doesn't mean the next person's not going to like that. For example, let's say a gentleman comes across a toxic female, and the one guy that meets her is like, I'm not dealing with this toxic shit. I'm not going to deal with this bitch. I'm not. But the next guy will be like, ooh, that is my cup of tea. That's wifey right there. Okay. So, next person may love him like a fat kid loves cake. So again, dating is relative. Keep that in mind. You're going to do what you want to do. You like what you like. I get it. All right. So with all that being said, let me give you guys my opinion on dating and the topic, and adjust to your likes and dislikes accordingly. Let what resonate. Okay. So I have a list, because it's so much stuff out there, y'all. It's a lot going on in the dating world. And things you can do and don't do, etc. And everybody's list is going to vary. So this is Jace's list. All right. Do's and don'ts of dating. Communication is probably the most important to do on the list. Communicate openly. Say whatever you need to say. Let your partner know what you expect and what you want as a whole. Okay. Sometimes people are afraid to be mean. They want to sugarcoat everything. They don't want to hurt people's feelings. Okay. Keep in mind that it's not about being mean. It's about being absolutely clear when it's important. With muddled communication, a lot of gray areas can happen. And when we know that when it's a gray area and it is not black and white, put out, laid out, things can get a little messy, okay? Now, being clear, crispy clear, can come off as harsh to some people, but it's better to be straightforward and get right to the point than being mistaken in what you're saying, aka the gray areas, okay? You will have your words twisted, especially when dealing with manipulative females, okay? So many times, that gray area comes from unclear communication. So if you are clear, black and white, this is what it is. She can try, that manipulative female, but you'll be able to say, no, my dear, I didn't say that because I told you. All right. Another one is don't lie, period. Always be honest. The truth hurts sometimes. Okay. Again, be as straightforward as possible. For example, let's say you're not really looking to be serious, right, guys? Y'all know how it is. You might have just got out of something long distance. I mean, not long distance, long term. You may have gotten out of a marriage. You may have broken up with a fiance, and you're looking to have some fun. You just want fun, okay? Read the room. And, you're not really looking to be serious until you find the woman that you feel is going to be the one to make you settle down again, right? Oh God, my eye. Okay. So basically what that means is when you go out with these other women that you're just wanting to date and have fun with, please let them know. Don't hold back what you need to say. Let it be known, okay? Like, it is what it is. You and she are grown. Do you want a friends with benefits situation? Do you want casual hangouts? Let it be known, please. Please do not have this woman, please do not have this woman thinking it's one thing and it's not. Also, if you happen to be involved with multiple women, oh my God, my eye, I'm sorry, y'all. Eyelash. I'm sorry. If you happen to be involved with multiple women at once, you don't have to tell your personal business. You don't have to give exact information because your personal life is your personal life. You have every right to be discreet. Okay. But let the woman or the women know who you're hanging out with, that she doesn't you don't want something exclusive. So please do not lead her on. Okay, that can become very ugly. And you're basically making her mind up for her. And what I mean by when I say that is by you not being honest, like, hey, and like I said, you don't have to say, I'm dating 5 women, or I like these different women and I'm giving each one a shot and you happen to be in the choosing, girl. Good. Congratulations. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just say, hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not looking to be exclusive. If you're down with that, fine. That's allowing the woman to say, I'm not really looking for casual. I'm looking to find my new husband. And then both you guys can walk away unscathed. Nobody's feelings is hurt. Nobody is caught up in no mess. And we're being adults who open their mouth and speak. All right? So, nothing is more infuriating than to be told by a man, oh, yeah, no, I'm not. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. It's just, I just have friends. I'm not really into anyone. And then, you get all wrapped up into him, the woman. And then, boom, you come to find out that, hey, a couple of bitches all around the place can claim him, and now you done got your feelings wrapped up. So, man, just be aware of that, okay? Keep it light, keep it honest until you find that woman who you want to be in that serious, exclusive relationship with, okay? Because motherfuckers will have a whole relationship and live with motherfuckers and have children and have this other chick thinking it's all good, it's gravy, it's nothing, it's nothing to be worried about. And then boom, she got her feelings hurt. All right, so just don't do that, okay? Know what you want. Know what you're looking for in a partner. At one point, these games have got to stop being played. Okay, again, that falls into lying. So you're going to get more respect from women if you keep it honest. For example, I just want to fuck. Give that woman a chance to say, okay, I don't, or cool, let's do it and see where it goes. You see what I'm saying? Please don't make a woman's mind up for her when it comes to how she invests into you and gives herself to you emotionally. Because y'all know that women are mainly more so emotional than logical. All right. That heart on the sleeve, baby, ain't no joke. Demand respect. Now, I've been seeing this disturbing trend online as of late. And before social media, I'm sure it was a thing, but we didn't see. There's so many things that we're seeing now with social media, and people got cameras and people are posting stuff and things like that. But it's where women are feeling that they have the right to lay hands on a man that they're deal with whenever they want to. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about smacking, pushing, mushing him in the face. Fingers pointed so close in the man's face where if she move even an inch like that, his whole eyeball is just going to be gouged out. Okay. Drinks being thrown on the man. What clip was that? I think it was Ray J and his wife, and they were at a dinner table. This girl picked up a whole glass of liquor and doused it on Ray J. Like, ma'am, why did you feel the need to do that? Like, just, because he wasn't going to smack the hellfire out your ass across that table. Ray J's a good one, okay? Not all men will allow you to do that. So, I see a lot of aggressive, unnecessary things, okay, that a lot of you men are allowing women to do. And these actions, they're all aggressive and unnecessary, and they're not taking their actions into account. They're not having accountability for their actions. Because if she was on the other foot and the man did that shit, oh, y'all, she gonna call her daddy, her brothers, Pookie and them, Ray from up the street, Luke from down the block, Carlos from across the country, okay? And she gonna get your ass whooped if she was on the other foot, all right? So, I'm not telling you men how to handle yourself when you're dealing with or you come across a very handsy young lady. But I will say I understand that if you pop the shit out of her after she put her hands on you, I get it. I'm just saying. Basically, don't let anyone you date disrespect you or speak to you in any kind of way. Another tip is be yourself. Don't allow anyone to try to change you, as the average person will not change for you. Okay? Now, compromise in a serious relationship will be needed from time to time, but overall stay true to yourself. Okay. Because if you're not happy and you're miserable, like, who wants to think something like that? Don't walk on eggshells. Don't let anyone run over you, because once a woman smells weakness or deems you as a pushover or someone that they can dog out, and they see that, they will consider that weakness in you as a man, and you will be treated accordingly with some women. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. To err is human. You are only human. Don't be afraid to be affectionate. Okay. Of course, you can't be affectionate with everyone, because some people like to, social media and tape and film and try to embarrass the men. So I get it. It's kind of like you have to feel and pay attention to who you're dealing with. Don't settle just to be able to settle down, because there are some men who I've seen, not a lot, but there are some who are like, I have to get married. I have to have like this ideal of whatever it is they have an ideal of, whatever looks perfect, relationship goals and things like that. Don't settle just to settle down. Okay. Stop accepting any type of woman to make a life with. All women are not worth wasting your time. It's up to you to use your mind and common sense, and do not rely on your dick to see if the woman you are with is or ain't shit. Okay. Pay attention. All right. And most importantly, watch out for red flags. Okay. Women who need too much attention from others, i.e. the internet, and all the other men who exist. You meet a chick who wants to let it hang out all the time, I say you ask her 2 questions. Ask her where she working and how much is her hourly rate. Controlling behavior is another red flag. Don't stop having your time to yourself. Don't stop having your time with your friends, family, whoever, whatever you were doing before you met her to have fun and decompress and be by yourself. Please continue to do that. Okay. Time away from your partner is needed. It's healthy. You cannot be under somebody all the goddamn time. It's not, you were your own entity and your own person before you got with the woman you're with. You need to keep that. Okay. And don't let Miss Thing guilt you into anything else. Okay. That's a red flag. That's controlling behavior. Lack of respect for your boundaries. If she destroys your things because you guys had an argument or you're not doing what she says, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. Okay. If she throws a bitch fit or a tantrum of some sort because she can't rule you, run, Forrest, run. Unless, of course, you enjoy that type of female and behavior. Like I said, everybody likes different things. Some men are going to enjoy the toxic bullshit. So if that is you and you enjoy it, my good sir, stay and enjoy the shit show. All right. Unwillingness to compromise is another red flag. A healthy relationship cannot be one-sided. Period. There are 2 people. 1 and 1 is 2. It's not just 1. So there has to be compromise. There has to be duality. A healthy relationship cannot be one-sided on either side, whether it is from your side, men, or from the side of the woman. It's not going to work. A healthy relationship is working together as a team and a unit, or else it's going to fall apart at one point. Okay. So that's the do's and don'ts. Let's talk a little bit real quick about what have I experienced firsthand, seen, or heard from others that should stop or continue. All right, so stop. The list of stop is, I think sending unwanted dick pics should stop. Y'all, please stop. Okay, if you don't know if the young lady is into you, please don't go straight into sexuality. Okay, it's really a turn off. It makes you look like you do that with everybody. And some women will just use you for not that some men would mind that, but this is about dating. Dating is about trying to form a relationship and get to know someone to end up in marriage if possible. So if we just fucking and you don't care, I guess this stop is not for you. But if you meet a girlie like, yeah, that's wifey right there, I'm trying to make her mine, unless she asks you for it, please don't send her no unwanted dick pics. Okay. Like I said, don't go just straight into sexuality unless there's that mutual, say you got, like it's happened. Okay. Say you guys are talking and you're vibing, you're on a date and things is like, yeah, what's going on? What we doing after this? Let's go Netflix and chill, boo. If it leads that way with both of you guys walking side by side, remember this is not a one-sided situation by all means. Show her the dick in person. You ain't got to do the dick pics. Okay. I think the toxic back and forth needs to stop. AKA, you have an argument, you run and you tell your boys, you run and you tell your sister, your mother, your father, and it's a constant, and you happen to just have come across this person who you're really digging, but it's toxic, so it's a lot of problems, and it's like, oh my God, she did this. Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. Oh my God, I'm so whatever. And at one point, the people who you keep telling is going to be like, again? I don't want to hear about this shit no more. Please. And then you're going to start to become a joke. Oh, okay, though. So this nigga went back to that bitch who bleached his clothes. Yo, did he tell you that she keyed his car? Because she found a text message that wasn't even what she thought it was. And now he back with the girl. Examples. Shit like that, okay? I also think that being overly flashy is a no-no. Now, if that's what you do, be flashy. Keep doing what you're doing, all right? But being flashy, overly flashy, is a no-no because you're only going to pull money-hungry women. Now, if a man has money, wonderful. But for a woman who's not money-hungry, that's basically just like an added benefit. That's like icing on the cake sort of situation. That's not just what she's focused on you for. And then the dudes, I feel that a lot of times when these dudes out here being overly flashy and attracting this certain type of chick, they're gonna, wow, these women, yo, I can't find no good girl, because you keep offering the wrong thing. So just be a little bit more mindful, okay? Let the money that you have be a benefit and not a main reason, if that makes sense, okay? Stop dating women who dated someone. Stop dating women who dated someone from the past. Don't go around here dating these girls who used to date one of your cousins or one of your boys. Ew. Okay. I just think that's no bueno. Continue. These are things that you should continue. Men, learn your woman's body. Don't rush foreplay. Women are like cars. You gotta warm them up. All women do not like to just be entered. You kiss them, and then bam, you dig. We don't do that. Warm it up a little bit, okay? The same way that you know your body, learn your woman's body. Make the sex more enjoyable, okay? Tell her she's pretty. Smack her on the ass for no reason when you pass in the house just because, okay? Have fun with each other. Be able to share secrets with each other and be truly supportive. Basically, be best friends, okay? So, friends, there it is. There's my quick input on dating do's and don'ts. Maybe I helped you. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? All right. Like I said, this is adjustable and objective and subjective too. Okay. So take what resonates and dismiss what does not. But that's Jace's little insight to the dating era. Okay. So thank y'all so much for rocking with me for another episode. And just like that, I'm out. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.